What's up, guys? We're back with One Day at a Time, and this is gonna be a very short clip because pretty much almost like all my other videos never planned. But anyways, because I'm actually on the clock, I don't want to get caught vlogging during the job. But this thought keep on coming up on my mind, and yeah, for that reason I don't have the microphone on me, so I hope the audio works fine. What I'm doing right now, see that? I am applying sealant to concrete blocks. The reason why I feel like it's mandatory to do this video because prior to this job I was trying to look up a bunch of information, any information at all on how to do this job, and I couldn't find any. There was barely any information on YouTube, so I figured I'd take this chance or take this opportunity to post some sort of information and what I had picked up from just experience. This is my second day on the job, and this is actually a touch-up job, but it ended up being like pretty much the whole routine all over again. But this time around, I did it a lot quicker, a lot faster. So what I'm dealing with right now is sealant liquid, which I'm gonna have a footage of it when I get back to the bucket. Once again, it's not planned, so I just whipped out the camera out of nowhere. So this liquid is coming out of this pump gun right here. As you see that on my backpack. So you know, one of those pump that you pump that to apply the wallpaper liquid solution. So this is pretty much like an upper level or a heavier duty of that. So you know, it go in your back like a backpack, and you pump it right here, this level right here. And it's very effective, very efficient, very helpful. Like, it's very convenient overall. It's on your back, you don't have to carry around one arm, so you have two arms free. I mean, for that reason why I can hold this camera right now. So what happened that I would like to share from this job, and once again I hope I don't get caught vlogging during the job, but it's gonna look weird. But I mean, I'm almost done anyways. So I was hired to do this job for X amount of dollar, which I thought it was like a walk in the park and easy payday. But then from experience wise, I kind of made a mistake because from not knowing anything going into this job, day one was really easy. So day two I didn't know exist, and this is actually day two right now. And I thought I'm gonna come do a touch-up like 20-30 minutes and then get out of here. But then when I get back here, I pretty much have to do the whole job over again. But this time around I did it really fast because I know how to handle this pump gun faster, and I understand like the wind direction and how the sealant solution work and how the height work and everything. It's pretty much make a long story short, a bunch of experience that I picked up from day one. Anyway, and from day one, I pretty much moved the ladder from every 4 to 6 feet range, and I was squirt this into like a spraying style instead of like a steady stream. You know how steady it is. So if you twist this red thing right here, it'll come out spraying like, you know, one of those index bottle where the mist come out. You don't want to do that. Well, when, you know, with no experience, I didn't know how the sealant solution was supposed to go on. It's kind of like a very diluted milky texture. So I thought I would just put, you know, just to apply it, spray a mist layer type on it. But then that was a big mistake because from what I learned from this experience, you just soak it up, like just straight up soak it up. Like, don't mind the drip, don't mind the overdoing, because that's really what you want. Because from day one now, they actually didn't ask me to come do the whole job over again. There was one spot that I missed completely at the front door. They just asked me to come back and fill in that. But then when I come back to do that touch up as a professional, I don't feel right to take the money and not fix all the spot that I spot out myself, which is pretty much the whole building. Yeah, from day one, while it's still wet, you're not going to spot much, which is pretty much what it looks like right here. But then if you let day one soak it in and let it sit, and then come back for day two, that's when all the spot that you miss, which is a lot, pretty much at least 40% that you're going to miss around there. Safe to say at least 30%, 30, 35, 40% that you're going to miss that you will not see on day one because the building's still wet. So in the future, whoever is watching this video on how to apply sealant to concrete block commercial building, like this. At some point I'll include some picture of the whole building, what it looks like, because I just want to stay at this spot and not get caught by the people who hire me to do this job. And this spot have a nice shade for this video. I think it's mandatory not to rush this job or finish this job in one day, which I thought. So I finished in one day. They paid me out, and I felt that it was such a walk in the park that I give them like a I believe it was almost a 25% discount, just because I thought the job was too easy, and I felt bad taking the whole paycheck. So, you know, not to lose sleep, so I give them a 25% discount. Now knowing that was a mistake, because it's not a walk in the park. It seemed like it's a walk in the park, so I give them a discount for it. But then now coming back doing all this over again for day 2, I pretty much earn every dollar that I quoted this job for. Anyway, so from my experience, once again, do not do this job in one day. It's very easy. It seems like you can just skim through it. Knowing what I know now, like, you don't really need the ladder. Just get a high quality pumper, which it will shoot out a solid stream that is gonna get a very, very wide range and high range. So like, you don't really have to put the ladder up there. That's what I did in day 1. I pretty much moved the ladder like every 4 to 6 feet. And then I would just get like 4 to 6 feet range, and then move the ladder all throughout the whole building. So you can imagine how long. Today I didn't use the ladder at all. The only time I used the ladder was to get on the roof to hit all those top range where I can't hit the stream with right there, which is about, I believe, maybe 20 feet up. About 20 feet up. The stream can shoot up about 15 feet up. So you can get a pretty wide range. You can get 10 feet to the right, 10 feet to the left, 10 feet above you, and then whatever you can't, go on the roof and shoot down. That is pretty much the most effective way and the fastest way, because on the commercial roof, it's never like a cone shape. It's always flat, so you can walk on it. Just be careful, don't fall. But yeah, just angle the tip, so like a 45-degree where it's pointing back to the wall. But yeah, once again, whoever is looking up information on how to apply sealant to concrete block commercial buildings such as these, right here, this video would pretty much do you a lot of good, because I wish prior to doing this job I had some type of video to watch or some type of tip from whatever, any Google search or YouTube, which I could not find zero. So hope this video is gonna be helpful. It should be, because any other content you can find tons of information, but for some reason for this sealant concrete block, I could not find anything. And I'm gonna include the bucket brand. I'll take some picture of the texture of the solution, which most of the time you're gonna apply sealant, it's gonna be very, very similar to what I'm doing, which is like a very diluted, milky solution. It's very sticky. When at the end of the day, your skin will get all sticky and all that stuff, and it almost feels like a oil-based paint. But anyways, yeah, that's it. Like I said, this is gonna be a very, very short video. I'm not even gonna walk around. I'll include like random snaps, random picture of like the bucket, the solution, the backpack pumper. Other than that, that's it. Once again, hope this video is going to be helpful for whoever in the future that's gonna take on a job on how to apply sealant solution on concrete block. But that's it. Peace out. Once again, this is not planned, so I mean, I don't even have my tripod with me. It's very hard to stand the camera up, but I placed it against a rock just to show you guys a short clip of example what the sealant solution looked like, how to fill it up. Just a short clip on how I even apply it. All right, let me go get the solution right now. Alright, once again, I don't have my microphone on me, so I have to talk next to the camera, and hopefully the audio will work out fine. So this is what the solution looks like. It comes in a 5-gallon bucket. It's white, it's milky, sticky. Look at that, it's all over my skin. Very, very sticky. So what pretty much what this solution does is apply a sealing coat to the concrete building to make it water repellent, to protect the building from water, from seeping in, soaking in water, and then water go through the building, such as whatever. It's like water repellent pretty much, to make it a long story short. But so yeah, so I'm gonna load the pump up. So some quick tip, again, you should always have like a wet rag, wet or dry rag, or even both, in your pocket. So if the solution somehow hit it will 100%, it will hit the glass, it will hit the window, you wipe it right away. That's what I learned from this experience when I was here day one. I didn't bring any rags, so got all the window, but today I bring a bunch of Clorox wet nap, so I'm gonna go back and wipe all the window afterward with that, and hopefully it'll come off. But yeah, definitely a mistake, definitely something I learned. Always have a rag on you, so just in case you hit the glass, you wipe it off right away, and then problem solved. Anyways, so I've loaded up the pump. I'm gonna pump it up and apply the wall, so you know how the stream come out. Pretty much what it does is it's like a thick layer of oily coat that's gonna protect the building, and it's gonna make the building look nice. It's gonna make the building look wet all the time. You know how after a rain shower, the building is all wet? So it's gonna give it that look. It look like it just rained and it's wet the whole building. It will give the building the wet look all the time. Pick it up. Pump, spray as you pump. Just like that. Once again, I don't want to make this video too long, and I don't want to caught being weird with the people who hire me to do the job. Anyways, this is what it looks like after the solution go on. It looks very wet, but it's actually not even wet, it's actually dry, but it looks wet. And again, after I was finished with day one, I thought I did a good job, and I thought the building looks pretty much flawless. But coming back today, I see about 40% that will miss, like a bunch of you know how the building is wet and then you see a bunch of dry spot. Those are the spots that we missed. Me and my partner missed the other day, and there are a bunch of those spots. I don't know if the camera can see, but like up there, see all those dry spots? Yeah, those are the spots that we missed. So I have to go back and spray all those. And leaving here on day one, those spots weren't there. Like the whole building looks wet, but once it dry up, the spot that we soak it like more evenly, or like super soak it, those spot looks wet. And today are those spots that we barely apply any, or apply it lightly. Those spot looks very dry. So always do this job in 2 days. Do not do it one day. That's probably my biggest tip. And climb on the roof to do about 5 to 6 feet range throughout the whole perimeter. That would just save you a lot of time on moving the ladder from every 4 to 6 feet range, and you have to climb up and down. Very dangerous. I mean, the roof is dangerous too, but compared to going up and down the ladder and it's heavy, it's way less dangerous. But anyways, hope this video has been helpful. Peace out, like, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and see you in my next video. Peace out. Yep, just go ahead and soak it up. Don't be afraid to spill. Don't be afraid you overdo it, because you can't really overdo it. The more you apply, the better it looks. Like, as much as I thought I did a good job on day one, I missed a bunch. Like I said, 40%. A lot of miss. And even right now, when I go come back and do a second coat, or even a third coat on day 2, and then as I do it from one end to the other end, then I go back to the first end that I started from, I still see a lot of mist. So once again, it is not a walk in the park. Load up the pump it up and spray it, but you have to really overspray it. You have to do it like 3 coat, 4 coat, 5 coat, and you go back, you still see a lot of spot you miss. But the thing is, this thing is, as long as you apply, you don't have to be super perfect. See, I don't know if this video, see, let me zoom in. See, right, all those light spot right there, those are the spot that I missed. And this I have already just went by and did it like 3rd coat already. So this is exactly what I mean. On day 1, you think you did a good job, but you have no idea. See, like all those spot right here. Bunch of spot I missed. See all that white spot? Those are the spot I gotta go back, and I have already done that on day 2. So yep. Anyways, hope this video, once again, it's helpful, because like I said, I wish I had one of this video to look at prior to this job. It would have cut me a bunch of shortcut. It would have saved me that 25%. Peace out.